Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla TV, where you can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our Metzeler Tire Overview. Looking at Metzeler, if you're new to the brand, they make a tire for just about every type of bike. What you need to know at a high level about Metzeler is they've been making tires since their inception in 1892. As a company, they are older than Harley-Davidson at this point. Pretty amazing stuff. Up till World War II, they were making tires for different applications, from aviation, for motorcycles, across the board. Post-World War II, for the last 60 plus years, all they've been doing is making motorcycle tires. Still based in Germany, really some of the highest quality and most well-adopted tires within the motorcycle marketplace. Now, if we look at it, we know there's a few different styles of Metzelers, and I have some that aren't on the table today. But what I want to do is I want to focus in on the three key sets of Metzeler tires for just about any type of riding. The first one I'm going to home in on is pretty easy. That's the Tourance family of tires. You have the Tourance and the Tourance EXPs. Pricing starts at $130 on the fronts, $150 on the rears, ballpark. And really what you're looking at is adventure bikes here. So BMW 12GS, this is the OE tire that's come with that bike since its inception. The KTM 990, think V-Strom 1000. Bikes in that ballpark. This is an 85-15 tire for the Tourance, and then a 95-5 for the EXP, which is a different compound. You can still take off-road on a fire road, but it's a little bit more sporty for those applications. And again, you're going to have rim sizes for the front and rear and different widths to accommodate those type of big, heavy, but also sometimes nimble and off-roaded dual sport bikes. Moving to the center is the ME880, by far the most popular and one of the longest running Metzeler tires. Over 10 years in the making, over 100 sizes at this point. They call it the Marathon because for bang for the buck, dollars per the mile, this guy really holds up. It's built for metric cruisers, Harley-Davidsons, and big sport touring bikes like a Goldwing. And what you're going to have is a tire that really, based on the OE fitment, it's going to be an upgrade to what typically came with a bike like that. So you have tire sizes that go all the way up to 300 rear widths, but it's an upgrade your ride type factor. 5 different areas you can improve the ride on your cruiser or on your Harley-Davidson or Goldwing by looking at it and saying, okay, the ME880 is going to upgrade my mileage. It's going to upgrade the comfort. I'll get better dry grip, better wet grip. I'm also going to have no nibbling because there's no circumferential groove on this tire, so it's not going to track on you while you're riding. So again, mileage dollar per dollar. It starts at $80 on the front, or $80 to $90 for front tires, and they go up from there. And the rears are going to start around $130. Again, the ME880 Marathon, we have a full video breakdown on it. Make sure you check it out. Is the tire typically from Metzeler that most people know. Moving on to the left side of your screen here, this is going to be the Interact family of tires. There are 3 tires within Interact. One of them is fairly easy to rule out for most riders right away. That's the K3 Race Tech, which is really a tire built for a high-performance race bike in a racing application. Now, the other 2 tires, the Road Tech Z8 and the Sport Tech M5, really kind of go neck and neck, and they depend on the application for your tires. This happens to be a Sport Tech. The Sport Tech is an aggressive, high-powered sport bike tire that's going to be great for on-the-road aggressive riding or on the track aggressive riding. So again, you're going to have 5 different tension zones in this tire. It's going to be just as happy leaned over, dragging a knee, as it will be straight up and down going 168 plus miles per hour. Again, it's going to be set up for the racetrack, so the longevity is still going to be a bit diminished because you need that grip, but it's not going to be like a complete one and done tire like something like the Race Tech. Now, if you're a sport rider who's not looking to take your sport bike to the track, if you're really looking for potentially some spirited road riding, but you know you're never going to be dragging a knee on it, the Road Tech is probably the better tire in the Interact family for you. You're still getting the benefit of a sporty compound that's going to offer great grip, that's going to offer a great wet grip tread pattern, but typically you're going to have your hardest belt in the middle of the tire and it's going to go softer into the shoulder. It's typically for a heavier sport touring bike. So think FJR, VFR, BMW ST, that would be the Road Tech bike. You know, jokingly internally, we typically have a more mature rider who's done with his track day years, who's coming in looking for a Road Tech, while the Sport Tech is, you know, it's somebody on a BMW S1000 RR, on a CBR 1000, on a bike that is really an aggressive ultra or hyper sport bike. So knowing that and breaking it down into the Metzeler family a little further, you know, you have your Laser Tech for your vintage bikes. There's some other tires at play there. Really, these are the 3 main families of tire for Metzeler. Tourance is adventure, ME880 Marathon is going to be your cruiser and big sport touring, heavy bike touring, and your sport bike is going to be your Interact family. You know, they're going to go up again they're going to go head to head against a lot of the tires we see in the marketplace currently from some other manufacturers, but we're happy to talk to you a little bit further about them if you need any help. So shoot us a line, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. As always, they're over 39 bucks. They'll ship for free, exchange for free, no restocks if you need to send them back to us. And they're certainly going to allow you to earn Team Zilla cash to be applied to your next order. And lastly, whether you're seeing them for the first time, have some questions about them, or you're currently riding them, leave us your feedback. Facebook, on YouTube. Subscribe to us at RevZilla TV on our YouTube channel, and you can always interact with us there. We want to know what you think, and we want to keep you up to date with the latest and greatest video reviews that we're rolling out from RevZilla.com. I hope you learned something today. I hope you have a much easier time looking at the Metzeler family as compared to what you ride, and you can immediately home in on the type of tire that's going to be best suited for your application. I'm Anthony. I'll see you next time on RevZilla TV.